That's the real reason they all love video time. See, Mommy fills up a cookie jar in here. Alright, get down, sir. Clea. Gypsy Woo. It's not like it's something new. He's looking at the... Well, welcome back, everybody, and today we're going to discuss some of the improvements we have with Mr. Man. Just some improvements because he still needs a little tweaking on some things. So when it comes to his anxiety about me leaving the house, did you find another cookie? Say, yeah, I did. That is finally back to being quote-unquote normal, where it's just, you know, the normal anxiety of sitting out the window and waiting for me with the girls. And what we did to correct that was absolutely nothing. The past couple of days when I've come home from either work or from, you know, doing errands, I haven't gotten any reports about, you know, crying, screaming, freak out episodes. So that's been like maybe 3 or 4 days now. And I asked my husband if he was doing any trick training when I was gone, or if he was, you know, doing anything to help the situation. And he told me all he's done is shut the door on him because my husband works from home. So I guess the first day after the last episode of all the crying, he shut the door when Sully was trying to bug him during work, and he just kind of went back to normal with that. So he kind of just basically ignored the dog, and he's just fine for some reason all of a sudden again. We didn't do any of our normal like dog training techniques to fix it. It just kind of magically happened, and I'm just very grateful that he's back to realizing Mommy comes home. I can say that's one thing I've started doing again, is when I leave the house, I tell him, you know, it's gonna be okay. I'll be back. It'll be fine. But yeah, he's back to the window, or just, you know, roaming the house with the girls, you know, doing whatever they do when I'm gone. Now when I'm home, he still is clinging to me like his life depends on it, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Now when it comes to his chomping on Silver, that has gotten somewhat better, but it's gotten worse when it comes to him and Gypsy. So when it comes to Silver specifically, we'll get to Gypsy in a minute, I can definitely agree with everybody's comments regarding the situation. One, it is definitely stemmed from jealousy. When Sully was going through his recovery stuff, some things with Silver started to change, and those things have continued to be necessary to do for her, as in like carrying her and putting her on a lead and leading her outside. She's getting more confused, she's having more leg problems, things like that. So I'm definitely doting on her a little bit extra than normal. And I think with Sully, you know, I was basically with him 24/7 almost, you know, doing everything for him and doting on him as much as he needed during recovery and during his illness and all that stuff. So I definitely know for sure that it's jealousy. I also agree 100% that it's picking off the weakest member of the crew. When we had Kage and Lucian and Silver, those 3 same years, when illness started and when aging started, there was definitely changes in pecking order and things like that. I'll discuss more of that in some other video some other day, because I don't want to cry because I still have issues talking about my boys. But there's definitely something that happens sometimes when you have a multiple pack of dogs, when the senior members are having issues, and especially with cattle dogs, the jealousy is so intense with them wanting all your attention. It's very hard to make it work at times. But some of the things I've been doing to make it stop, and I'm sure there's gonna be dog trainers that disagree with this. That's fine. I'm not a professional dog trainer. I'm a professional pet mom. So this is just what I'm doing to make it work and to keep my pack safe. Like, the safety of the crew comes first above all else. So the days I lead Silver out on a leash, I have to basically catch Sully in the middle, because he will charge in at her mostly when she's trying to get outside, and he's trying to herd her, and he bites down, nips I should say, really freaking hard. He hasn't broken skin or anything like that or made her bleed, but it does startle her a lot. I hear her do this high-pitched scream when he does it, so I know it's got to be also painful too. So when I'm leading her out on the leash, I will actually catch him by his collar, and I will hold on to him as I'm guiding her down the steps. And then once she is into a safe position, I will take that lead and switch it onto him. And then once it's on him, if he still tries to lunge at her and charge at her, which he does, I will do a slight tug on the leash and tell him to go the other way. And the days I have to carry her down the steps, which, you know, in his head, when he sees me carrying her, he jumps up. A lot of cattle dogs will do that. If you're holding a baby or if you're holding a cat, they will jump up and try to nip at whatever's in your arms. Personally, I feel like that's like a prey thing, like a, you know, like they're trying to get it out of your hands. I don't know why I'm doing like weird things like this with my hands. But, you know, when he's doing that jump up thing, I will put my knee up and tell him off. And that's worked so far. And then I tell him to go the other direction. And it's a constant thing. And I know he knows what I want. I know he knows what I'm telling him. But he's still stubborn enough to keep trying it with her. And that's driving me absolutely insane. Another thing I'm doing with them is separation, meaning she goes out on her own by herself without the rest of the crew. And yes, I thank you for the kisses. And he's like, I'm sorry, mommy, which she seems happier doing it that way, which I'm fine with. But there are moments where she really has to go to the bathroom because she can't hold it like she used to because she's, you know, she's old. Now, you've heard me mention before, you shouldn't yell when you're training your cattle dog. And I still agree with that. Like when you're teaching them how to sit and, you know, teaching them commands like that, I think you should be stern, firm, whatever, and not yelly. But there are moments where you have to get drill sergeant-y. When my dogs get into piffs and when dogs get into that mental state, I will scream, hey. Hey seems to be like the magical term that a lot of us cattle dog owners use to break up, you know, just bad behavior when they're totally like deaf to anything we say. Another thing when it comes to this boy, I've been saying enough when it comes to Silver, but I'm not saying it that calmly. It's a loud drill sergeant, but that's the only thing that snaps him out of it, is to get that loud drill sergeant tone. And I also have had a very scolding conversation with him where I am literally describing to him what he's doing, what is bad about what he's doing. And for some reason that got it to where he didn't bite her that day at all. Like, so maybe I need to have a discussion every day, a very stern drill sergeant mommy discussion, to let him know this is not okay. It's just frustrating and driving me nuts because Silver does not deserve this. Like, she usually, like, she will smack him. Like, if he even tries to nip at her face or hurt her, she was pretty good at smacking him and making it stop. And I never had to get involved. But her age has kicked in high gear recently, and she's just so weak looking and just weak, period. Like, she does not have the strength to do it anymore. And when it comes to Gypsy and him, he will actually, now his lunging at Gypsy is when she wants to lay with him and me. Like, they've always had their own spots next to me. Since the recovery, it's, I'm gonna get up and lunge to make sure that mommy's all to myself. So this is definitely a jealousy thing of, I want her all to me, I don't want none of you to have her type thing. So when he growls and snaps at her when we're on the couch, he does not get to stay on mommy's lap. When today, actually, they both were growling. Like, Gypsy was even fighting to stay in the spot, and we had to pull them apart before it got any worse, and I told them they needed to cool it. It's a lot of moments of trying to catch them before they happen right now in this household. And it's not like Sully's never been a jealous dog, or Gypsy. Like, cattle dogs are known to be jealous. They're all jealous. They all want their human all to themselves. And I already know someone's gonna say that's why you don't have multiple ones, but you know, whatever, you can make it work. But right now it's about just trying to reestablish the order in the house, you know, and reminding him that this is not acceptable. But that's kind of where we are with things, and I know some people might not agree with what I do to keep the peace, so to speak, but that's just what I'm doing, and it's working as of right now. I'm seeing improvement, so that's my goal. And if I don't see more improvement, I will try something else. You know, I learned years ago keeping your dog on a leash with you when it's doing bad behavior so you can be there to correct it was an okay thing, and I don't know why people have an issue with that. Leashes and stern talking tos, you know, that's kind of where we are with the boy. But anyway, that is our video update on, you know, how things are going right now here. And thank you to Aunt Bernie for sending the care package to the babies. If you guys want to stick around, you will see more cuteness of the puppies opening the package with me, and Sully being a little bit naughty with it, but it's still adorable, so I let him get away with too much. That's my problem. I let him get away with too much. But that is it for now, guys, so take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, just go right in there, sir. What is that? Oh, what is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, they love Honest Kitchen. Hold on, guys. So you love your goat milk cookies, don't you? Yes, you do. Say Merry Christmas to you guys, huh? Okay, sir, be careful. What'd you find that you like so much? Oh, that one? Oh, see, Mommy's got to supervise these. Oh my gosh, Bernie, you spoiled them. Oh, and even for Miss Sally. Clea, do you want to get in on the fun back there? Like, no, I'm the patient one. What else did we get here? Oh, it's for the kitty cat. She is a spoiled kitty. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh, that's wonderful. That is great. Oh, watch your feet. You're gonna ruin my shirt. Sir, get out of the box. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you cannot have this for long, sir. Not for long. Mommy has to do surgery on the toys, okay? No. I'm taking this now. Let's have cookies instead, okay? God, these smell so good. Really? Sir? Chip seed woo. No, you were being awfully naughty. You're being awfully naughty. You don't steal cookies. You can have one more of these, because then we're going to try some others so Silver can have some. Clea, honey. Gypsy Woo. Sully, Mr. Man, you need to sit like a good boy and wait your turn. Oh. Absolute facts right there. What do you think? You think there was something in there for you? Thank you so much. Sir, you pushing on me and stuff is not going to get you more cookies right now. Really? Do you want to see what's... Silver, sweetheart. Aunt Bernie sent your favorites. Silver, get them before he... Because he's got no manners. Sully, sit down. Silver, you want one more? Good girl. Silver, you get an oatmeal cookie. Good girl. Sit for Mama. My good girls. Such good girls. No, you are not being very good today. Just doing whatever command you want is not going to get you the cookie. Sit. Now you can go down. There you go. Oh my goodness. My sweet girl. My sweetie.